Hi, everybody. Welcome to day 7 of your new coach training. A lot of you are launching your businesses and getting some phenomenal feedback, which I am not surprised by at all because these products are just amazing and the results speak for themselves, which is what everybody is after. So, just as a recap, so we talked about, consistency and making posts on your Facebook, consistency of doing the programs and doing the workouts, creating that list of 100 people and reaching out to your top 10 or 20 with messages, inviting them to the challenge group. And so we're going to take it a step further today and talk about the Power Hour to-do list. And so if you remember in the beginning of this training, I talked about the fact that really the core principles of what are the foundation of what you need to do to be successful can be done in an hour every day. And it's what we call our Power Hour. And I'm going to be posting in this group a document that you can use to go through, 2 documents actually. But one document is all about the Power Hour and what you need to do every day. And the other is the business activity tracker, which breaks things down a little bit differently and it's a little more involved. And I'm not going to go into it in a ton of detail today, but I will. But I'll post it there as well. So there's 2 different things that you can use to track and to make sure that you're doing every single thing that you need to do every day. Again, this stuff isn't hard. It's just about being laser focused and just being consistent. At the end of the day, if you're consistent and you do these activities and you do your Power Hour, you're going to see success. Now, what I'm about to go over is the minimum. So if you want to grow faster and you want to make, a 6-figure income faster, then you just need to do more of this. So write this stuff down because, again, these are the things that you have to do every single day. Number 1, you need to be adding new people to your network. So connecting with 2 to 3 new people every single day is key. Again, once you outgrow that warm market or people that you're going to need to expand your circle a little bit. And so that's reconnecting with people that you went to high school with, that you have mutual friends with, reconnecting with 2 to 3 people every single day. Return all messages. So when people message you with questions, return them. Don't wait like 2 or 3 weeks to return them. Make sure that you message them back because if you don't, then they'll find someone else to help them. Share this business with 2 to 3 people every single day. So whether it's the business opportunity, challenge groups, either or. I always tell my coaches that they should be presenting this business to at least 2 to 3 people a week. But again, that's really up to you and how fast you want to grow. And we'll talk about building a team and what that does for you. And different rank advancements and how that can help you and how you can earn some more money by growing your team. But you want to be every single day talking about the challenge packs or presenting the business opportunity to at least 2 to 3 people every single day. Just as kind of a side note before we move on, to really be successful and to grow a team, quickly and to have a solid team under you, you need to be showing at least 3 people this business opportunity every single week. So the coaching opportunity, so the business side of it, not the challenge group side of it. And we can go into that in a little more detail. The second or the fourth thing I guess I should say is follow-up. And follow-up is just so critical. There's a lot of people who, if I hadn't followed up with them numerous times, probably wouldn't have been a challenger, and some of them are even my coaches now. So you absolutely want to make sure that you're following up with people and that you're, reaching back out. You definitely don't want to be annoying. So you don't want to be messaging them every single day saying, hey, did you get that message? Hey, what do you think? But, just sending some nice reminders or just saying, hey, not sure if you saw the information I sent over. Totally fine. I know it's probably a crazy time, but just wanted to see what questions you had. Number 5 is tracking your progress, and that's where the business activity tracker comes in. It's a great way to track who you're adding to your network, who you're starting to form, which is what we talked about a couple days ago, who you're inviting to challenge groups, who you're presenting the business opportunity to. It's just a great way of tracking everything. And once you get through this 14-day training, I ask my coaches to send this to me every single week, and I do giveaways and prizes for people who complete it and who submit it over a period of time. And the reason I do that is because if you want to grow your business, it's important to fill that thing out. All of the top coaches, every single day, it's what they do. They fill it out. Invite people to your challenge group every single week. We talked about this yesterday. Again, it's just super, super critical. So those really in your Power Hour are the things you have to do. Adding people to your network, inviting to a challenge group, inviting to the business opportunity, following up, making sure you're filling out your business activity tracker, and making sure that you're consistently inviting people to your challenge group. That's it. At the end of the day, that's as hard as this business gets. And again, once you get more into it and you start to outgrow that more market and we have to start doing, attraction marketing, it gets a little bit more involved. But for right now, that's all you have to do. We're going to talk about going emerald in a couple trainings, but really that's just 2 coaches under you, 1 on each leg, which isn't hard to do. And once you go emerald, you get to earn Team Cycle bonus. You get leads sent your way when you hit Success Club, which we'll talk about. So it's super, super easy to go emerald. It's something that I'm hoping and going to help all of you do within your first month of being a coach, because it's not hard. It's just a mindset. And so if you do these things every single day, you'll be emerald, you'll start to earn that Team Cycle bonus, and you'll start to get some of those awesome leads that basically equates to free money, which is just great. So when in talking about challenge groups, and I know I've gotten this question from some of you, the challenge group's not until January 9th, it's December 12th, like how is this going to work? I always give myself at least 2 weeks to promote a challenge group, just because it takes people some time to get interested and to do the back and forth and to get all of their stuff in. So this is actually the perfect time, because it's giving people 2 weeks between now and Christmas to get their stuff, to get it ordered. Once they get it, it'll probably be crazy with the holidays, and then they'll be able to, after the new year, start to go through everything, make sure they know what's going on, and we start January 9th. We'll actually do prep week January 2nd. So this is honestly perfect timing. I always give myself 2 full weeks to promote my challenge groups, just because it takes that long to get people, to get everything purchased and to get everything to their house so that they can get up and running. So again, 2 weeks. When somebody says no to me, it just means it's not right now, So I'm sure there's a lot of you who, when I invited you to challenge groups or invited you to the business opportunity, probably said no at first because it wasn't the right time. So when people say no to you, or they say, I have to think about it, don't get discouraged. For every 10 people that you invite to a challenge group or that you present the business to, only 1 of them is going to say yes. Typically, those are the standards, or the metrics, I guess you could say, that have been uncovered through a lot of the successful coaches. And those are coming from top coaches. So, that's why we say, if you want to get 3 to 5 people to do a challenge group and to coach with you each month, you need to be inviting at least 3 to 5 people every single day. So that's it. This is our power hour. So, when we talk about working our power hour, I do mine typically first thing in the morning. Sometimes I do in the evening. It just depends on my work schedule with my full-time job and my kids and everything else going on. But I like to get up and get it done early so that it can be done for the day. Sometimes I have to do some stuff at night, but at the end of the day, it's just an hour's worth of work. And so it can be in the morning, it can be at night, it can be a mix, it can be over lunch. But that's really what you need to do. Obviously, you still need to do your workout. You still need to be drinking your Shakeology. You still need to be reading your personal development. But in terms of core business activities, that's what you need to do. So you should be starting to put together your social media content calendar. If you haven't done that, I want you to do that and post it in the group or send it to me. I want you to think about when you're going to be doing your power hour. If it's going to be all at once, if it's going to be split up throughout the day, and what your priority of things are that you're going to tackle. So I make a list. I have a Post-it note right here of everything I have to do. Some of it I have done, some of it I haven't. So I'm a list person, and so I'll take my master list and just break it down into the tangible things that I need to do, in any given day, and that way I can just kind of cross them off. So I want you to think about how you're going to prioritize what you need to do, and either send that to me or post it in the group. A lot of you have been getting some amazing feedback from your posts about your business launchings. I want you to post in the group or send me a message as to how that's going and what sort of response you're getting. And that's it. So we are officially halfway through the training, which is amazing. So I'm hoping that you guys are starting to feel a little bit more comfortable. But the second half of the week, we're going to talk about Success Club. We're going to talk about building relationships. We're going to talk about what it means to go emerald and why that's so important and what it can do for you. We're going to go into more depth about social media, and we're going to take a closer look at challenge groups. We've got a lot on tap. 1 more week left, so stay committed, stay focused, and we'll talk to you guys soon.